It's game time on It's game time on 1112 BISN with live game coverage.
Start out of the 10 to the 5, touchdown, Bison!
On your computer or mobile device anywhere in the world. Expert play-by-play by Steve McDonald.
Cummings, it'll be Cummings, 5, Cummings, down to the pylon, touchdown, Bison! The bank's open on Saturday here in Cheyenne in the afternoon. Bank closed for Riverton, no out-of-town deposits.
Intriguing color analyst Alan Cummings.
That's where a pump fake really works.
Oh, yeah.
She got the offensive rebound. She had 3 players around her. Just a quick.
Put her in the air.
Yeah. Just so you know, I've already stopped tracking turnovers.
Are you ready? Sit back and enjoy the game, brought to you by the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
And welcome, everybody, as we are in Gillette, Wyoming, the energy capital of the world, as your Cheyenne South High Bison come up to take on the Campbell County Camels in a pivotal matchup in terms of 4A conference playoff possibilities. And we'll go over that later here. Welcome to the S&J Science pregame show. I'm Alan. I'm flying solo tonight as Steve was unable to come up with me. So I'm going to be doing my best tonight to be able to do stats, video, commercials, producing, everything for you all right here in this amazing press box up here at Campbell County High School. Our second trip up to Gillette, the first one we played the, at that time, number 2 ranked Thunder Basin Bolts, and we all know how that ended, unfortunately. But tonight, we are going to be facing the 1-6 Campbell County Camels. It is senior night here, so we all know how emotional senior night can be, as your South High Bison last week pulled off the victory over the Laramie Plainsmen 36-35 on senior night there. So we know the Campbell County Camels are going to be playing with everything they have to give their senior class something to remember here in Gillette, Wyoming. So let's go ahead and go over it a little bit. Once again, looking at the standings here in the 4A conference, once again, Thunder Basin is the number 1 seed right now, the number 1 team in the 4A conference based off the Wild Preps coaches and media poll at 6-1. Sheridan right behind him at 6-1, with Sheridan's only loss coming to the Bronx. Sorry, the Bolts are actually, they're undefeated right now. So the Natrona County Mustangs 5-2, the Cheyenne East Thunderbirds 5-2, Cheyenne Central Indians 4-3, and the Rock Springs Tigers also 4-3. And then you get to the bottom 4 teams, and this is where it's going to get interesting. From 7 through 10, all the teams, if you see on your screen, are 1-6. Campbell County is 1-6, South is 1-6, Kelly Walsh is 1-6, and Laramie is 1-6. So coming into terms with how that's going to affect playoff standings tonight is a pivotal matchup, and we're going to hit, like I said earlier in the S&J Science pregame show, we're going to hit that more as we get into the possibilities here for the playoffs. As you can see your Bison running across the field there. Windy drive up here to Gillette, Wyoming today. Windy drive. Hopefully it's not that windy on the way home. Man, whew, it was blowing everywhere. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button on the screen that you're watching from, either your mobile device or if you're casting it to your television or if you're watching it on your smart TV. Hit that subscribe button, show us some love, as we are doing that. We are broadcasting to you this at no charge like that other network charges for you to watch, a subscription fee. We don't do that here at 1112 BISN because we do it for the love of the game, and so everybody has a chance to watch. So we're going to take a quick time out here on 1112 BISN, come back and talk some pregame here on the S&J Science pregame show on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
Hit a
damage or just roadway demolition derby?
No matter how your vehicle gets damaged, Missile Drive Auto Body will make sure it gets repaired back to pre-loss condition and as quickly as possible. No shortcuts, no compromises.
And remember, where you get your car repaired is not your insurance company's decision, it's yours. Call today for an estimate appointment at 307-635-0639. Missile Drive Auto Body.
Quality without compromise.
Are you tired of living in pain? Do you just want to feel better, move better, and love your life? Then it's time to get physical. At Physical, through our comprehensive programs, you will discover how to achieve the pinnacle of healthy living, expand your boundaries, and love your life again. Call us at 307-772-0955. Let's get moving again and experience the physical difference today.
Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all the pieces? Pina Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis, offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Pina Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business and effectively serve your customers. Set up your free consultation now by calling 307-369-2708. Pina Business Services, solving your bookkeeping puzzle one piece at a time.
Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, back on the S&J Signs pregame show as Campbell County is doing their senior night right now. They are slated to still kick off at 6 o'clock. So I guarantee you the number that you're going to want to watch for tonight, number 11, Vijay Peter. That's the name I'm sure the Bison coaching staff burned into their team's minds this week during preparation for tonight's game. He's the Class 4A leading rusher, has 850 yards rushing on just 149 attempts with 9 touchdowns. He actually has, check this out, 3 of the top 5 rushing performances in the 4A conference this year, with 200 yards against Laramie, 185 against Natrona, 181 against Thunder Basin. And I'm sure the Camels coaching staff are well aware that the Bison defense has given up 4 of the top 5 team rushing performances in the 4A this year. The Camels defense is the 9th-ranked defense in the 4A as they give up 432 yards per game. So like last week's victory over the Plains, it's going to come down to which defense can actually make the stand when it matters the most. The Camels defeated Laramie earlier this year when they won 48-41 in a shootout up here in Gillette on September 13th. 48-41. I mean, it could be one of those games again tonight as your South High Bison and the Campbell County Camels get ready to lock horns here once the senior night's done. Looking at the rankings right now, let me go ahead and pull that up for you guys so you can see it on the screen here. Team stats-wise, you can see right now your South High Bison ranked 4th in the 4A, averaging just about 177 yards a game rushing. Campbell County has 64 yards a game, which is 10th. South's passing, though, 10th in the 4A conference, as they only pass for about 51 yards per game. And passing for Campbell County, they pass for about 139 yards a game, which is 6th. Team offense, South is ranked 10th in the 4A, as they only average 227 yards a game. 9th in team offense is Campbell County at 202 yards a game. Now let's go ahead and talk defense here. Your South High Bison rushing defense is 10th in the conference, giving up 318 yards per game on the ground. 9th in the 4A conference is Campbell County, who gives up 238 yards per game on the ground. South pass defense is 3rd in the conference, only giving up 134 yards a game. Pass defense for the Camels is 5th at 154 yards per game. Total defense, though, South is ranked in 10th in the 4A conference, giving up 452 yards per game, to where Campbell County gives up 392 yards per game, which you can see on your stat there on the S&J Science pregame show, is 8th in the 4A conference. And now I did mention Vijay Peter, the leading rusher in the 4A conference. You can see where it stacks up here. You can see he's their workhorse. He averages 121.4 yards per game. Then the next leading rusher for the Camels is number 12, Caden Race. And number 12, he's also the backup quarterback. I think if I'm correct, he's the quarterback for Campbell County. Then you have Will Miller, number 29, who averages 10 yards a game. And then number 32, Angel Nava at 3.4 yards a game. And 32, Angel Nava, is injured and won't be playing tonight for the Camels. Number 12, Caden Race, throws the ball for about 91 yards a game. He has 4 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, only completes about 33% of his passes. And his leading receivers are number 5, Zach Wilcox, at 38 yards per game, and number 29, Will Miller, at 19 yards receiving per game. Looking on the left-hand side of your screen, South is paced by number 2, Alex Soto, averaging just under 54 yards a game. Then their quarterback, the shifty number 5, Braden Hughes, at 48 yards per game, followed by the senior number 4, Macarius Wright, at 45 yards a game, and then the junior number 25, Jaden Cummings, at 36.8 yards per game. Braden Hughes passes for about 49 yards per game with 1 touchdown pass and 7 interceptions, but he does complete a little bit more of his passes than his counterpart at 40.7%. His leading receivers is number 25, Jaden Cummings, at 20 yards per game receiving, and then the senior who's making his comeback tonight from injury, number 89, Hunter Scott, at 10 yards per game for the Bison. So you can see right now, like we said last week and this week is going to be the same, which defense can make the stop, which defense is going to stand tall, make the stop when it's needed, because that's what it's going to come down to there. The playoff implications are huge in tonight's matchup. You saw on that stat earlier. There's 4 teams right now sitting at 1-6 in the 4A. Campbell County, Kelly Walsh, Laramie, and South. South has beaten Laramie. Laramie has beaten Kelly Walsh. Kelly Walsh has beaten South. And Campbell County has beaten Laramie. So out of these 4 teams that I just mentioned, only 2 of them will advance in the playoffs. Laramie is hosting number 2 ranked Sheridan tonight, while Kelly Walsh is literally just down the road from us against number 1 Thunder Basin. We're going to talk about playoff scenarios here in a minute once we come back on the S&J Science pregame show on the Bison, 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Cab offers free high-speed internet, air conditioning, cable TV, and rustic cabins and large motel rooms to fit you and your family's needs. Located within walking distance of the Hot Springs State Park, downtown shopping and restaurants, why would you want to stay anywhere else for your next trip to Thermopolis? Wyoming owned and operated, the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins will make you feel like home during your stay. Make your reservation now by calling 307-421-7520. The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins in Thermopolis. A lot of Wyoming at a very competitive price.
It's much more affordable than you realize to protect your family with the Robert Martinez Agency. Having life insurance will protect you and your loved ones and help ensure the future. As a trusted advisor, Robert Martinez will guide you through the wide range of life insurance plans and their fantastic benefits to find an affordable plan with the right coverages. Working to guide and secure your future. Robert Martinez Agency, 20th and Central in downtown Cheyenne. Call for a no-obligation consultation and quote at 307-514-5003.
Missile Drive Auto Body is a full-service auto body repair facility in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We have established a reputation as an auto repair shop that is honest, performs quality body repairs and refinish, and strives for excellent customer service. And we guarantee our workmanship for as long as you own your vehicle. Call us today at 307-635-0639 or visit us at 1910 Missile Drive in Cheyenne. Missile Drive Auto Body. Quality.
Hey, this is Alan back here live on the S&J Science pregame show as we're going to go ahead and go over the playoff scenarios now here for the last 4 teams in the Class 4A. Let me go and pull up that graphic once again for all of you here on the S&J Science pregame show. Once again, if you're watching from your screen, you can see the current standings in the 4A conference. I know I have the standings wrong. I swear Thunder Basin is undefeated. I don't know. Let me look at that really quick. I probably did it wrong. They're 7-0, so Thunder Basin fans that happen to be watching this, I accidentally put you at 6-1. I do sincerely apologize for that. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was just having a brain lapse. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk playoff scenarios for the last 4 teams. And I'm just going to cover the easiest scenario right now for the Bison. Okay. Here's the easiest route. Are you guys ready for this? If the Bison win tonight and Laramie loses to Sheridan and KW loses to Thunder Basin tonight, South will clinch one of the last 2 remaining spots in the Class 4A playoffs. There it is, bare bones. That is the easiest playoff scenario for the Bison. Win tonight, and if those other 2 go wrong, you're at least still in the chase for a playoff spot, pretty much guaranteed a playoff spot. But if you win tonight, and Laramie does lose to the second-ranked Sheridan Bronx, and Kelly Walsh does lose to number 1 ranked Thunder Basin tonight, you will clinch one of the last 2 remaining spots in the Class 4A playoffs. If the above scenario happens, as well as Kelly Walsh losing to Thunder Basin and Campbell County defeats Kelly Walsh next week, then South would be the number 7 seed, and the Camels would be the 8th seed. If South does win tonight, though, and Kelly Walsh loses tonight, but Kelly Walsh defeats Campbell County next week, then Kelly Walsh would be the 7th seed, and South would be the 8th seed. Does that make sense to all of you? Make sure you use that chat feature. Let us know what you think about it. So once again, easy scenario. Win tonight, you're pretty much guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. But if you win tonight, and both Laramie and Kelly Walsh loses tonight, you clinch one of the last 2 remaining spots in the playoffs. If you win tonight, and everything else goes like it is, but Campbell County defeats Kelly Walsh next week, South would be the 7th seed, Campbell County would be the 8th seed. If South wins tonight and everything else goes as planned and Kelly Walsh defeats Campbell County next week, then based on head-to-head, Campbell County would be the 7th seed, South would be the 8th seed. Here's what would need to happen if the Bison lose tonight. If the Bison lose tonight, then they'll need Kelly Walsh and Laramie to also lose tonight to keep their playoffs hopes alive. I don't even want to get into what will happen if the Bison lose tonight, though. But if they lose tonight, and say after next week, the Bison, Laramie, and Kelly Walsh all finish the season at 1-8. If that's the case, then it'll come down to a coin toss to see who grabs that last playoff spot here in the Class 4A playoffs. We cannot take Campbell County lightly. They are a much improved team this year, and as a matter of fact, they did show it last year. The Bison have won the last 2 games against the Camels, but last year's game at South, for those of you that remember, was a nail-biter, with the Bison able to hold on to a 28-21 victory where we happened to score 21 of our 28 points in the second quarter. In last year's game, the hero was number 2, Alex Soto, who ran crazy over the Camels, as last year he finished the game with 188 yards on 26 carries. We also had 119 yards passing and 2 touchdowns by the now graduated Trey Trimble. Offensively, this Bison team is way improved over the team that defeated Campbell County last year. We have speed to burn. We have Braden Hughes, a quarterback who is fast and shifty. We have number 4, Kari Wright, who's fast but patient, lets the blockers get to his spots, then he hits his hole. We have number 25, Jaden Cummings, who's fast. We have number 2, Alex Soto, who's fast and strong. Defensively, though, we just have not been able to put the brakes on anyone until last week in the third quarter. Let's hope that continues this week. I mean, as a matter of fact, in terms of punting, we've only had the ball punted to us like 5 times this year overall. We've only had 1 return of a punt so far this year. So South's defense is going to have to step up tonight if they want to have a chance at getting at least a chance at one of the playoff spots still available here in the Class 4A. We're going to take a timeout and come back here with our Stampede to Victory on the S&J Science pregame show on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
Hit a deer,
Parking lot dings, hail damage, or just roadway demolition derby?
no matter how your vehicle gets damaged, Missile Drive Auto Body will make sure it gets repaired back to pre-loss condition and as quickly as possible. No shortcuts, no compromises.
And remember, where you get your car repaired is not your insurance company's decision, it's yours. Call today for an estimate appointment at 307-635-0639. Missile Drive Auto Body.
Quality without compromise.
Are you tired of living in pain? Do you just want to feel better, move better, and love your life? Then it's time to get physical. At Physical, through our comprehensive programs, you will discover how to achieve the pinnacle of healthy living, expand your boundaries, and love your life again. Call us at 307-772-0955. Let's get moving again and experience the physical difference today.
Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all the pieces? Pina Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis. Offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Pina Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business and effectively serve your customers. Set up your free consultation now by calling 307-369-2708. Pina Business Services, solving your bookkeeping puzzle one piece at a time.
Majestic Butterfly Beauty Salon knows great hair. Whether it's for a trim, getting rid of stubborn gray hair, or just freshen up, Majestic Butterfly is a cut above the rest. Formal hairdos for school dances, or getting ready for the happiest day of your life. The professionals at Majestic Butterfly know how to make you look your best and feel your and offering women's, men's, and children haircuts, color services, perms, eyelash extensions, and eyebrow and lip waxing. Call 307-369-2201 now for a free consultation and schedule your appointment. Stylists can also be contacted directly at the numbers below. Locally owned and family friendly, Majestic Butterfly, hair and beyond.
Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, back here live on the S&J Science pregame show. So before we do the Stampede to Victory, let's go ahead and look at the Wild Preps Coaches and Media football poll this week. Topping at number 1, the undefeated champions right now. Number 1, Thunder Basin, as they pulled in 285 points. All their votes were first-place votes. Sheridan Brock's come in at number 2, Natrona at number 3, Cheyenne East at number 4, Cheyenne Central at number 5, and then you had Rock Springs, who pulled some votes, but they didn't quite make the top 5. So we're going to do our uniform report as the Campbell County Camels are in their purple and gold. I'd say purple and yellow. I'd say gold. Home uniforms. Your South Bison are going old school tonight as they went back to the uniforms they've worn for the last 4 or 5 years. Just your straight white with gold pants on tonight. Uniforms that were put into place, I want to say, at the 2015 season, they were started to be used. That's what South will be wearing tonight once they come out onto the field as the band gets ready to perform the national anthem. We are going to be broadcasting through a window tonight, so at some point in the evening, you might see a glare on the window. If the glare gets too bad, I'll try to fix it. If not, I do apologize right now. Not much we can do. The window in front of us won't open, and the window that does open has a screen in front of it, and I'd rather have you look at a glare than a million little squares from a window screen. And here come the Bison onto the field as they are on the far side of the field right there as we get ready to do the national anthem. And they will get ready to do the national anthem. They're going to stay right there, and then they'll look at the flag as – let's see if we can get to the flag. I have a window, like I said, right in front of me, so I don't know if I'll be able to get the flag in here. And there we go, as we get ready to do the national anthem. So as they do the recognition of the veterans here, our Stampede to Victory, play big. Your playoffs start tonight here in Gillette, Wyoming. Actually, they started last week when you defeated Laramie, so you got to play big. Leave everything out on the field. Stop the big plays defensively. If you can stop some of the big plays defensively and you can contain Vijay Peter, then you give yourselves a better chance to win tonight's game as everyone stands for the national anthem. And I'm going to go quiet for a second. And there went the cannon. I don't know if you heard it. It scared the crap out of me. I wasn't expecting it. So we already went over a few. Move the ball. Move the chains and get first downs and complete drives. South has been one of their biggest enemies this year on their own by not being able to finish their own drives as they'll get down and either get a penalty, lose some yards, finish the drive, don't turn the ball over, and once again, contain as best you can this Campbell County running game. I mean, South right now has the worst rush defense in the league, so Vijay Peter is probably going to have a big game. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for all of you Bison fans out there, but limit everybody else. Limit everybody else. Don't let Campbell County throw the ball successfully against you, because they will throw the ball to keep the offense kind of even. But if they're having success on the ground and we can't stop Vijay Peter, this could be a long game. South has shown they can move the ball against some of the better defensive units this year. Continue that. Ride the wave you created last year, and we hopefully should be good to go. So I'm going to work on adjusting this camera now, as it has gone crooked on me. And now they introduce the starting lineups for Campbell County. Once again, South has never done individual, and actually I like that. Campbell County didn't either. They usually would do it, but South has never done individual performances like that. And we're going to get ready to go here. Your starting lineup for the Bison offensively: number 23, Michael Mascarenas is the wide receiver. Number 48, Kobe Bartow. Number 71, Lars Quinlivan in the center. Number 55, Griffin Boleski. Number 61, Christian Martinez. Number 60, Matt Gabehart. 56, Joe Garcia. And the quarterback is Braden Hughes. The fullback, Alex Soto. The one tailback is Jaden Cummings, and the other tailback is Kari Wright. And it looks like South will be kicking off the ball to start this game. They'll be kicking from the south end of the field to the north. And it's going to be number 7, Adrian Reynolds, kicking off. And we will effort who will be back for the Camels on this kickoff. So not playing for the Camels tonight. Number 2, Desmond Medina, the senior. Number 7, Ashton Johnson, the senior. Number 32, Angel Nava. And number 42, Tim Verberg. Xander Beeson, number 15, the backup quarterback, was listed as injured, but he's suited, so we're not sure if he'll play or not. As we get ready to go, we had the kickoff team ready to go, but then they moved everybody back in, so let's see how this goes. Campbell County does not give out a starting lineup, so we don't know who their starting lineup will be. So I'll do my best to pull Steve McDonald and remember all the numbers, but you guys know me. I am horrible with numbers, and for those of you who really know me, I am horrible with names. So I'll do my best. Make sure you use that chat feature. Let us know who you're watching for, where you're watching from. Danelle Moite, thank you for watching. Jacob Hagberg, thanks for watching. JD, thanks for watching. Kayla Lenhart, thank you for watching. And Jessica Hansen, thank you for watching. While you're watching, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let us know, show us some love, and let us know you're there by hitting the red subscribe button. If you don't know what it looks like, I will show it to you here in just a second. See that red subscribe button on your screen right now? That's what it looks like. Hit that button, subscribe to us. Every time we put out a video, you get notified of that. As we are back here now, Campbell County, want to thank S&J Signs, our pregame show sponsor, and Majestic Butterfly, our scoreboard sponsor. Majestic Butterfly Beauty Salon, where your hair is their canvas. Missile Drive Auto Body, who will be our special play sponsor tonight. Quality without compromise. And Pina Business Services, who is our timeout sponsor on the season as well. I'll throw up the rest of our sponsors here in a second, as going back is number 6 and number 5. That is Dawson Hayden and Zach Wilcox. So it'll be interesting to see here what we'll be doing. Slight breeze coming in from the north. As we get ready to start this game, Adrian Reynolds back to kick. And there's the kick. And it's real short. Picked up around the 20-yard line, and it's going to be stopped right there. Number 34 with the return. And he returns it 9 yards. So here we go. Like I said, I'll be doing very few stats tonight, as I'll be concentrating on the camera. And there's the first handoff. And there's Peter. And that's what we said could not happen, as Jaden Cummings is trying to chase him down and misses him. And Peter goes in for the 71-yard score right off the bat. Right off the bat, South gives up a 71-yard touchdown to the leading rusher in the Class 4A, right up the middle. Not how you wanted to start the game on a one-play score there. But we knew that was going to happen. We knew Peter was going to have some type of big game. And the extra point is good, as now your South Bison open this game trailing 7-0. One-play scoring drive, 18 seconds into the game. .71 yards. So now South will have a chance. They will hopefully eat some clock on a scoring drive. That's generally what happens with our type of offense. And you know what? With what we just saw there, we're going to need to milk the clock as much as we can, as Peter broke through tackles, had guys around him, just unable to pull it away. Back deep for the Bison is Kari Wright and Jaden Cummings. .11:42 in the first quarter, and your Bison already trail 7-0. One play. Now here comes the kickoff. And here comes the kick. And it's going right towards Kari Wright, who gives it off to Cummings. Cummings with the ball. He's got a lane, and he's going to get up to the 28-yard line. It looks like 27-yard line. So a 22-yard return. For the junior, Jaden Cummings. South will begin at the 27, and here they come out. Double wing. Right in motion. Gives it off to Soto. Soto's quickly wrapped up, but he's going to get about 3 yards on that. We're going to give him 3. It's a short 3, long 2, however you want to call it here. Remember, Alex Soto had 188 yards rushing against this Camel team last year in Cheyenne. Cummings now in motion. Handoff. Looks like it is going to be... Let's see who kept it. I wonder if Hughes kept the ball. Hughes kept the ball. And they gave him 3 yards as well. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Bison at the 32-yard line of Campbell County. You see Hunter Scott checked in here near side. There's the pitch to right, looking. Outside is cut off. He's going to be held to a 2-yard gain. Well, you thought he was going to get it there for a second, but credit that Camel defense for closing down that outside. And I'm pretty sure South's going to punt it here from their own 34-yard line. Now, it is 4th and 3. You never know. With Braden Hughes back as the punter, he has run some fakes this year. Sometimes some of those fakes weren't planned, though, as protection. And there's going to be an illegal substitution, as we had 12 men in the huddle. You can have 12 men in the huddle, but you can't break with 12 men in the huddle. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the Bison. Substitution infraction. So there goes the fake, and now you are going to want to punt the ball. Number 5, Dawson Hayden, is going to be back to return the punt, as the punt is going to be from the 29-yard line now. And there's the punt. It's going to bounce. They get a Bison bounce, and it's going to go down to the 39-yard line. .32-yard punt for Hughes. No return. Well, let's see if South's defense can hold here. The Camels' defense is the first defense to hold. We didn't do well that last one, as Vijay Peter went 70 yards, 79 yards, 71 yards, right up the middle on the South defense. Handoff again. Here's Peter. He's going to be met by Joseph Hansen and a host of other Bison, and he's going to get back. They're going to give him 1 yard. Are you kidding me? He didn't even get to the line of scrimmage, and they gave him 1 yard? Wow. Credit Hansen for that tackle. That's exactly what you need right there for the Bison. Get a stop like that. Do not let that off tackle or that cutback in the middle happen. It's all about gap assignment in the 3-4 type of defense. If you're going to run a 3-4 against a rushing defense, you've got to have solid gap responsibility. And you got to make sure when you hit the ball carrier that you wrap them up. Don't go for the big ESPN hit stick or the Madden hit stick. Wrap them up and let your reinforcements come and help take him down if you can't get him down. There's a fumble on the snap. There's going to be a rollout. He's going to get to the edge. He's going to get knocked out of bounds by number 16 and number 34. That is Gabe Pina and Jahaciel Orozco for the Bison, but he's going to get 8 yards on that run. Campbell County Camel quarterback. I'd say, 8 yards. Now 7 yards, as it's going to be 3rd and 2. Big third down here for the Bison defense. I'm pretty sure Gillette would probably go for it here. This side of there, even on this side of their field here. Man in motion. And there's the pitch to Peter. Peter has the cutback. That's exactly what you can't happen. And that is a good tackle there by number 89, Hunter Scott, as if he didn't get him there, that was going to be a touchdown. Gave up the first down, but Hunter Scott saved the touchdown there for your Bison. So the Camels now at the South Bison 46-yard line. They're heading from left to right on your screen if you're not able to watch it and you're just listening to us. Already scored 7-0 with 18 seconds into the game. There's a handoff to the fullback. He's going to be met. He's going to pull the pile for 3 yards. Let's see who that was. Number 29, Will Miller, the sophomore. That's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Number 12 is your quarterback, Caden Race, for the Camels. And the Camel offense gets ready to go, 2nd and 6. And there's the handoff to Peter. He's a big load. He is a big load, and it's going to take – he brought 4 guys, took 4 guys to bring him down as he went from the 42 all the way to the 29, 13 yards, 28, 14 yards, and he probably out of that 14 yards, he probably 8 yards of that carried 4 people with him. He's just big. Now I could see why he's the number 1 leading rusher in the 4A conference. He's just a load. He's not fast, but he just carried people. But you know what? I like that type of what just happened there because we didn't give up a touchdown. He took like half the defense to make the tackle, but we didn't give up a touchdown. Here's going to be a pass attempt. And he's flushed, and he's looking to roll, and he's going to go to his left. He's got nobody there. And number 28 is going to try to chase him down, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds by Devon Simmons. He's going to get 5 yards for that, Caden Race. Simmons pushed him out of bounds. That's good coverage there by the Bison, though. He had nobody to throw to. So, 2nd down, 6:24 left in this first quarter. If you look on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard, South already trails 7-0 on a 71-yard touchdown run by Peter earlier in this quarter. Man in motion. Here comes Peter again. He's a big load, daring anybody to tackle him. Number 9 for the Bison. Number 9, 25, and 34 in on the tackle. I mean, you could tell he's not like lightning fast like some of the running backs we've faced this year. He's just big and strong, man. And I'll tell you what, if I was a defender on there and I see this big guy running, I might just whiff at his shoes. That'd be me. He's a big boy. He's a big load to carry. They don't have weights, but I guarantee you he's all muscle. There's a man in motion, and number 28, Devon Simmons, in on the tackle. It's going to hold him to a yard. Great play by Simmons to get that tackle for only 1 yard. Simmons playing the linebacker role, snuck in, unblocked, and made that tackle. Huge tackle for the Bison. Man, we cannot go down 14-0 without a response. If we go 14-0, South's going to have to do something offensively. But defensively, you're looking for a hold here. You got to get a hold. Don't let this score get out of hand in the first quarter, as your playoff hopes are riding on this game right here. And there's the I formation. Peter with the ball, and he's going to go in untouched. 7-yard touchdown run by Vijay Peter. And there's a cannon again as your Bison trail now 13-0 with the missile drive auto body extra point set to come up. Wow. 5:02 left in this first quarter. Your Bison are really trailing. Here's the extra point. It's up, and it's in. And your South Bison on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard trail 14-0. We're going to take a timeout here on the Bison. 11:12 BISN, your Bison network.
Majestic Butterfly Beauty Salon knows great hair. Whether it's for a trim, getting rid of stubborn gray hair, or just freshen up, Majestic Butterfly is a cut above the rest. Formal hairdos for school dances, or getting ready for the happiest day of your life. The professionals at Majestic Butterfly know how to make you look your best and feel your best for every day and for every occasion. Offering women's, men's, and children haircuts, color services, perms, eyelash extensions, and eyebrow and lip waxing. Call 307-369-2201 now for a free consultation and schedule your appointment. Stylists can also be contacted directly at the numbers below. Locally owned and family friendly, Majestic Butterfly, hair and beyond.
Welcome back from this Pina Business Services timeout. Your South Bison right now trailing 14-0 in a, what you would call it, a playoff game for both teams, as the winner of this game will pretty much be guaranteed a spot in the Class 4A playoffs starting in 2 weeks. South Bison have only had the ball once, and they went 3 and out. Let's see if they have a reply here. And there's the kick. This one going to Cummings. And there's going to be whistles. It's going to be offsides on Campbell County as they're going to push the ball back 5 yards and kick from the 35 now. Somebody from Campbell County just got ahead of the kicker, and they blew it dead. So that's a 5-yard penalty on Gillette, their first penalty of the game. Man, it's hard playing such a big game, and you have to travel that far, this far for. But you know what? That's football. That's prep football. That's prep sports, period, for you. These kids are young. Hopefully they come back. Gillette's shown improvement. They've only got 1 win this year, but you know what? They've held some pretty powerful teams in check defensively. And right now, even though they're ranked 9th in defense, they bottled up South's offense that first time. 5:02 left in the first quarter. Here comes the re-kick from the 35, and this time it's coming to Cummings at the 19. 19 Cummings looking for a lane. He sees one. He's going to get all the way to the 37. 28-yard return for Cummings. Had 2 big returns in that win against Laramie last week. Boy, they're just letting him take those too. So now South's offense has got to come out and do something. Trailing 14-0 on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard. South got good field position at the 36. And they marked it at the 36, and here comes Soto. Oh, there's a pass. Wide open. Jeremiah Moite gets the ball knocked out of his hands. Great route, great pass. Good defense there by the Camels. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bison. Make sure you use that chat feature located on the right-hand side of your screen if you're watching from your computer, or the bottom of your screen if you're watching from your mobile device. As we get darker in here, you might see a glare as I am broadcasting through a window. Man in motion. Give to Cummings. Cummings up the middle. And he's going to get 3 yards. But I'll tell you what. Camel's defense was ranked 9th in the conference, and they have South scouted out pretty good as they've held South in check offensively. And there's going to be movement. Catch by Moite. Moite is going to get tackled out of bounds. They're not going to call anything. First down. And that's going to be an 11-yard gain for Jeremiah Moite, and most of all, a first down, our first down. Boy, there was movement on that. Missed call on that one, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Oh, I think the whole right side of the offense moved on that one, and South got away with one there. But we got a first down out of it. And we're close to the midfield now. Cummings relocates, give the ball. Oh, it's going to be Hughes is going to keep it. Hughes is going to lose a yard on that. .352 left in this first quarter. South has got to get something off this drive. Camel's defense up to task so far. They were the 9th-ranked defense in the state in the 4A conference, South the 10th. And I'll tell you right now, Camel's defense looking just as good as any of the top defenses we've played this year. Cummings in motion. Hughes to pass. Looking. He's got the ball batted. He had all the time in the world, finally found a receiver on his third check down. And the Camels defensive line just got in there and batted the ball down. And here comes another big third down. This time it's 3rd and 11. Jeremiah Moite caught the first pass of the game for the Bison. He went 11 yards for that first down. Well, he had a guy down deep too. Your South High Bison break the huddle facing a 3rd and long near midfield at the 48-yard line. Cummings in motion, and that's going to be offsides on Gillette. He got a whole yard in the backfield, and he slipped. Like, well, I got caught, but you know what? That's huge for the Bison. Huge for the Bison is now it's 3rd and 5. They gave us 6 yards on that penalty. I'm not going to say anything on that either. So it went from 3rd and 11 to 3rd and 5. Well, now they move it back a yard. Okay, they caught it. Dang it. They caught it. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Steve McDonald's on the chat. He's going to be moderating it and talking back with all of you. Here comes a motion. Fake pitch to Cummings. Hughes with the rollout. Looking. He's got nothing. He throws it. And it's going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Risky pass as there were 4 Camels on that side of the field and only 1 Bison. He tried to thread the needle, and thankfully the Camel who went for the interception did not possess that going out of bounds. And now we're going to have 4th down on Gillette's side of the field, and I'm sure South will punt. Cummings back to punt. His first punt. Wow. He hasn't punted since his freshman year. He's a lefty punting. He punts, and he's going to kick it. Yeah. To the 30, 41. So a 7-yard punt for Cummings on his first kick of his high school career. They were at the 40. They were at the 48, and they kicked it to the 41. But it looked good. It did look good. Woo! That's not the morale booster you were looking for. One thing you don't want to do is fall 3 scores back. South's defense has got to come up with a stop. 41-yard line is the starting point for Gillette. They give it off to Peter. Peter has a lane, and he's going to be stopped by number 25, Jaden Cummings. And they cross Bison territory. 2:45 left in this first quarter. South trailing 14-0. I'll tell you right now, Campbell County not playing like a 1-6 team. They're playing like one of the upper echelon teams in the Class 4A that they used to hold on to for years until their schools were split up here in Gillette. Good running game. South not known for their rush defense this year. And there's Peter again waiting. And he is going to be brought down for a 3-yard gain, his shortest gain of the night. 2 yards. I'm going to give him 2 yards on that one. Want to thank Aiden Weber for watching, Brenda Trujillo for watching. Thank you so much. Kelly Hagberg, Stevie Brown, who says, go Kari. Kelly Hagberg casting onto the big screen. We appreciate it. How big is that big screen TV, Mr. Hagberg? Let us know. Let us know what you're all eating as well as we'll do our popcorn report later on. I was able to get some popcorn earlier from up here in Gillette. Second and 8 or 2nd and a long 7. There's Peter again, right up the middle. He's going to be met by Christian Martinez, and he's still going to gain like 5 yards. Well, 4 yards on that. Martinez met him right at the line of scrimmage. Credit Christian Martinez was stopping him on that. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 at the Bison 41-yard line. If there's any time you want to get a stop, it is right now, because I guarantee you that Gillette is treating this as 4-down territory, as the Bison defense has not been able to make a stop yet. But if you hold them here, it makes it 4th and 4 rather than a 4th and short or a 1st down. But you got to stop Peter. He's the Class 4A leading rusher, and you see why he is. And he's met, but he's still going to get like a yard, and there's a flag coming in. Thrown from the umpire. Let's see what that is. That can either be a hold or a face mask. That's going to be probably a defensive penalty based on where the flag was thrown. Holding on the offense. So that's the 3rd penalty of the game for Gillette, and it's going to be right where the ball was spotted. So that's going to replay 3rd down, but it's going to be a 3rd and long now. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12. Exactly where you want them if you're a Bison defender. You don't want those 3rd and shorts that they've had all night. Now you're going to make them work for this 1st down, and if you hold them here, you know what? You could possibly make them punt. And South's only had the ball punted on them like 5 times this year, if I'm right. Not even that much. So let's see what happens. They're going to pass. They're looking. He's got a guy open. It's going to be overthrown. And that's going to bring up 4th and long. Let's see what Gillette does. He had a guy open, but there was over coverage there. So I don't know if he would have caught that anyways. Good defensive hold there by South. And it looks like they are going to punt. And let's see who's the punter. But now, Peter is back as your punter. You got to make sure he doesn't run this, because he's got like a 10-yard head of steam, and that kid will be a big kid to try to bring down. So here's the punt. There's the kick, and he booms it, and it's going to go into the end zone. Wow. Not only can he run, but that kid can punt. Boy, if I had a vote for a media vote or something for any of this, like Players of the Year or something like that, man, I'll tell you what, this Peter kid is impressive. So South will get the ball at the 20-yard line. Only had 1 1st down so far. 23 seconds left. South trailing 14-0 on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard. That punt was brought to you by Missile Drive Auto Body. There's the give to Soto, and I tell you what, they remember Alex Soto from last time, because they are not giving him anything. 1-yard gain for Soto, and that's going to bring an end to your 1st quarter, I'm sure. And that is going to be the end of the 1st quarter, as your South Bison go into the 2nd quarter with possession, 2nd and 9, trailing 14-0. This is the Bison, 11-12 BISN, your Bison network.
Competitive and trading when an injury keeps you from the activities you love. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers has helped thousands of clients recover from sports injuries and reclaim their lifestyles, treating a variety of injuries including sprains, post-surgical, foot and ankle injuries, as well as back and neck injuries. Our therapists will develop a personalized treatment plan to help you heal and hasten your recovery and minimize your risk of re-injury. Call 307-772-0955 to schedule an appointment now. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, let's get moving again. Welcome to the historic Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins. Located in scenic Thermopolis, Wyoming, it is within walking distance access to the Hot Springs State Park, as well as world-class fishing, motorcycling, golfing, rodeo grounds, and downtown shopping and restaurants. A Wyoming family-owned and operated motel for travelers, offers seasonal rates for nightly, weekly, and monthly rentals, senior, military, and government. So we had to cut that commercial short. Sorry, Round Top. As we get ready for 2nd quarter action here, I'll update the quarter as well. Don't know who got that. Kari's going to get the carry.
And they're going to give him 1 yard. Third and 7 for the Bison. Hughes under center. He's got 4 wide receivers in the set. He's going to keep it himself. He's fast, and he's shifty, and he's going to get the first down for the Bison. Braden Hughes from the 23, looks like to the 31, 32. Let's see where they spot it. 32, so 9 yards and a first down for the Bison. People underestimate his speed and his shiftiness. It's a big third down gain for the Bison, trailing 14-0 as their defense came up with the stop they needed. There's going to be a give. Hughes is going to keep it himself this time, and he's going to lose a yard. South, 21 yards rushing so far this game. 32 yards total offense, or offense with that pass play. Braden is 1 for 4 so far. You got to get that fullback going, though. That's what opens up your wings in this type of offense. There's a pass. He's got a guy open. He's not going to have time, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. To the 26-yard line, a 6-yard loss. $32 to the 26, that's 6. I don't know where the other radio station gets 7. I don't know about that. So, South now facing a 3rd and 16. Let's see what they do. They line up in their bunch set. Cummings in motion. He's going to pass it. And it's going to be incomplete. He wouldn't have gotten the first down anyways on that, but at least it would have been closer to midfield. So now we're going to have to punt again, and this time I guarantee it's going to be Braden Hughes coming out to punt, as Jaden Cummings muffed the punt last time. And Hughes is back. There's the snap and the punt. It's going to take a Bison bounce, and it's going to be down at the 41-yard line. 25, 34-yard punt. Probably downed a little too early there by Jaden Cummings. But you know what? It did take a bounce. You don't know how the ball is going to bounce. He did the right thing there by actually taking that. You never know which way the ball is going to bounce. That's why it's in the shape it is. It's not a baseball. I love listening to the other stations broadcast on occasion. So Gillette will take over at their own 41-yard line. 8:59 left in this first half. South offense struggling. Let's see if we can get another big stop defensively. As Peter gets the ball, he's got a cutback lane, and he's going to be pulled down by Jaden Cummings and Joe Hansen. Hansen had him, and Jaden Cummings helped wrap him up, but he carried both of them for a first down. That's a big running back. Just a big running back, man. I'm impressed by him. Oh, I just read some of my chats. Oh, we had him for a tackle in the backfield, and he's going to get outside. Now I guess he has got some wheels. And he didn't run out of bounds, and that's going to be a touchdown. 47-yard touchdown down the sideline. He hit that edge. He got to the outside. Can't arm tackle this kid. South's learning that really quick as he just went 47 yards for the score, and now Campbell County leads 20-0 as they will go for an extra point brought to you by Missile Drive Auto Body. Missile Drive Auto Body, quality without compromise. And he missed it, and it's going to stay 20-0 as he missed the extra point, the Missile Drive Auto Body extra point. Camels get the penalty, and it's going to be declined. Oh, they're saying it's a dead ball. They're saying it's a dead ball. You got to be kidding me. Oh, so we get another Missile Drive Auto Body extra point attempt, this time from 25 yards out, and he's going to get this one. So that must have been a dead ball penalty, and now it is 21-0. We're going to take a timeout here on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
Than your family with the Robert Martinez Agency. Having life insurance will protect you and your loved ones and help ensure the future. As a trusted advisor, Robert Martinez will guide you through the wide range of life insurance plans and their fantastic benefits to find an affordable plan with the right coverages. Working to guide and secure your future. Robert Martinez Agency, 20th and Central in downtown Cheyenne. Call for a no-obligation consultation and quote at 307-514-5003.
This broadcast is being brought to you by the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
And we're back from that Pina Business Services timeout as we get ready for another kickoff here, brought to you by Missile Drive Auto Body, quality without compromise. And there's the kick. And it's going to be a short kick, and it's going to bounce to Cummings. Cummings from the 15. Looking. He's going to get a lane. He's going to get all the way to the 30. 29. 14-yard return for Cummings. Well, if there's a must for the Bison, they've got to get something on this offensive series here. South's offense being held in check right now. Getting the ball at the 30-yard line, 29-yard line. Hughes, quick pass outside, overthrows Jaden Cummings. But you know what? He had to get a little bit more air on that one as the defensive line created pressure. Tried that quick hitter to the outside. South with 15, 26 yards total offense. They just got to get going. They got to get going. We know they could do it. And Campbell County's got the 9th-ranked defense for a reason. I mean, South is 10th, but it means that teams can run the ball on them. So let's see what happens here as Moite comes near side now. And there's going to be, looks like, Braden Hughes kept it, and he got no gain on that one. And Adrian Reynolds is in at fullback. So I wonder if Soto might be hurt. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 now. 7:35 left in the first half, trailing 21-0. Everything else you want happening is happening as Kelly Walsh is getting smoked by Thunder Basin. And Laramie, I'm sure, is losing. Hughes back to pass, evades the rush, looking, throws the ball, and he's over the head of his receiver. He has to jump up to throw the ball. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing because he's got to jump up because these defensive linemen, if you could see on the screen, these defensive linemen for Gillette are freaking huge, man. So he's actually got to jump up to throw the ball, and by him jumping up, he's overthrowing his receivers. But you know what? He's got to. He has no choice, or those balls are going to get batted back into his face because these defensive linemen are so tall and huge. As there's a bad snap, and Hughes is going to keep it. He's actually got a lane, but there's good defense there, and he's going to only get 3 yards on that. He could have punted it, but you know what? I don't blame the kid for trying because he saw the lane and he's so fast. I don't think he was expecting the Gillette defender to be able to close down on him as fast as he did, but he did have the angle. So now South gives up the ball to Gillette at their own 31-yard line. South's defense, if there's any time you got to come up, it is right now. Hunter Scott back out on the field for the Bison for the first time since the Cheyenne East game. He got injured that week, practice during preparing for Rock Springs. So, shotgun. He's going to roll. He looks. He's got a guy, and he's got it completed, and he's going to be into the end zone. 2 Bison defenders whiffed. And there's a cannon. 31-yard touchdown strike. And that your Bison are trailing now 27-0 with the missile drive auto body extra point set to come. He did miss the one last time, but there was a dead ball foul, and he got another chance, and he nailed it. This one is up and in, and it is now 28-0. Oh, man, this is not what any of us were expecting. We're going to keep it here instead of taking a timeout. They came into this game, both teams 1-6, with the winner of this game pretty much in the driver's seat for one of the final 2 playoff spots in the 4A conference in Gillette. Senior night here, and they're playing with a bunch of emotion and bunch of energy right now as they have built a 28-0 lead on the South Bison. The Bison have won the last 2 games against the Camels, their first 2 ever against the Camels in the history of their program. Last year's was a little closer than what they expected. It was 28-21, and we knew Gillette was going to be a lot better this year, and they've showed it. Their 1-6 record doesn't really show how much they've improved. But this is a team that went 48-41 against Laramie. Laramie put 41 points up on this team. South right now not even able to get first downs. We've only got 2 first downs in the game. We've got 18 yards rushing and 11 yards passing on the night. So South's offense struggling, but you got to credit the Gillette defense as they've come and put the pressure on the Bison and now lead 28-0 up here in the energy capital of the world. And there's the punt or the kick, and it's going to be Devon Simmons. Devon Simmons has the outside, and he's going to get all the way to the 35, 36-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. Great return there by Simmons. He's going to get it to the 30. It looks like they're marking it at the 35, so that's about a 20-yard, 21-yard return there for Devon Simmons. Now, once again, South's offense starting deep in their own territory. I guess 35 is not too deep. South's offense is out. And Hughes is going to be tackled for a loss. He wanted to pitch the ball, but there was nobody there to pitch it to. And he's going to lose 4 yards on that. He sent Kari in motion. I don't know if he was expecting a trail to be with him, because he saw a defensive lineman coming at him, and he went to pitch, and there was nobody there to pitch it to. Thankfully, he didn't pitch it, and we only lost 4 yards out of that. That could have been worse if he did pitch it, expecting a running back to be there. South more in a veer now. Hughes sends right in motion, gives the ball to... And there's a fumble, and it was given to Adrian Reynolds. Nope, Braden Hughes kept it, and he's actually going to get 4 yards back. So he just got 4 yards back that he had just lost. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11 now. Well, we thought there was a fumble because we thought Adrian Reynolds had it, and he came out of the pile untouched. I wonder what we're going to have to figure out what has happened to Soto. Soto, the starting fullback. Played in the first series, but it's been Reynolds since then. Now, South in a bunched formation wing. There's a pass to Cummings. Cummings catches the ball, and he's got the catch, and he's got the speed, and that should be a horse collar, and they're not going to call it. And he's going to get all the way down to the 32-yard line. 34 yards on the pass reception. Pulled down by his horse collar, and they didn't call it. That's a horrible miss there. Wow. "34-yard pass completion, brought down by the collar of his... Oh, how do they not see that? And now he's injured because of it. And they missed the horse collar tackle on it. How does the wing not see that when he's right there in front of him? Unbelievable. That's a horrible miss right there by the officials. Horrible miss. You can't grab the nameplate and you can't put your hand inside of the pads. That is a definition horse collar, and he got horse collared and they didn't call it, and he's down. We're going to take a timeout, come back here on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network. You get a dedicated agent who can help you make well-informed decisions about protecting your lifestyle. With years of experience in the insurance industry and an outstanding array of products and services for home, auto, and life, you can feel good you're doing what's right for your family. Let Robert Martinez be your insurance ally. Call him today at 307-514-5003. And we're back here from the Pina Business Services injury timeout. Jaden Cummings being helped off the field. Horrible missed call there. For those of you watching, go back and watch this. You can rewind. You can rewind it. He's favoring that left ankle. He does have issues with his right ankle. This time it's his left, but at least he's walking over to the sideline. And unfortunately, from what I heard earlier tonight, Campbell County does not have an athletic trainer up here. Their athletic trainer got hurt, so her backup is going to be helping. Hopefully they could have somebody over there, as now Cummings with a 34-yard pass reception going to be on the sideline. Hughes is going to get tackled for a loss once again. Nobody blocking. Nobody refusing to block. 8-yard loss. South now with negative 2 yards rushing in this quarter. This field is a curse for the Cummings athletes. Those of you who remember Kyler Cummings, he came up here his senior year, was having a monster game receiving, got tackled and fractured his left ankle. Now his little brother's up here, gets tackled. Oh, that's a great fake by Hughes. Hughes is going to get those 8 yards back. That was a great fake there by Braden Hughes to get him back to the original line of scrimmage. So what I was saying is, so now Cummings gets up here, gets a long pass reception, and now he's down with a left ankle injury on a horribly missed horse collar tackle. Sorry I'm stressing that, but they go over these definitions in their official meetings for a reason. And that was a definition horse collar that was not called. The reason why it was a horse collar is because he was brought down by it. Just because he was grabbed by it doesn't make it a horse collar. He was brought down by it. So here's Hughes with a fake pass. He's got a guy open, and it's going to be intercepted. Under through Kari Wright, and that's going to be intercepted by Gillette. But Gillette will have their deepest field position, their longest field to go, as they will have the ball at the 16-yard line. I'm breathing. I know these kids are huge. I'll tell you what. But not only are they like big, but they're tall big too. I meant not only are they tall big, but they're big. These are big kids. Big boys. So there's a run. Good stop there by the South defense. Still going to get 3 yards on the carry. And it's not Peter. It's actually number 29, Will Miller. Miller with a 3-yard gain. $20-yard line now. Oh, they gave it 4 yards. And there's Miller again. He breaks a few tackles. He breaks 3 tackles, and he's off to the races. And he's going to be caught by Jeremiah Moite, who shoves him out of bounds, tackles him out of bounds. Great tackle there by Moite. And that's going to be a first down. Nope, they're holding. There's a flag. There's a flag at the 32-yard line right now. Let's see what they call here. Blocking the back on the offense. Still going to be a first down. It's going to be a spot foul. It'll still be 1st and 10. So the ball was dead at the 32-yard line, 33-yard line. Should come back to the 43. It'll still be 1st and 10, though, for the Camels. 10-yard penalty. Their 4th penalty of the game. 30 yards in penalties for the Camels. South only has 1 penalty for 5 yards. Actually, they have 5. I forgot to mark down the offsides on the kickoff they had earlier. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the South 44-yard line. Race under center. Pitches it off to Peter. Peter has the outside. You don't want to let that big boy get the steam. And he's going to get the first down. He's right at the first down mark, 10 yards for Peter. Kid can run the ball. He ate his Cheerios today. Huge guy with some speed. I didn't say he was fast earlier, but once he got that long touchdown run, his second one of the game, to make it 28-0, he outran the whole South defense. So right now we're missing Soto and Cummings. And there's going to be a tackle for a loss as Caden Race was looking outside, had nowhere to go. Pitchman was covered really well and just took the light yard loss. 1:44 left in this first half, 28-0. Your South High Bison trail in this pretty much winning you're in the playoff game up here in Gillette, Wyoming, Campbell County High School, the former powerhouse of the 4A conference in every sport. is flexing their muscles once again to try to get back into the playoffs. And they are beating our South Bison right now, 28-0. Hand off to Peter. Peter is going to easily get the first down. Going to be brought down by the whole South High Bison defense. Well, 9 of them. Going to get it to the 29-yard line of South. There's going to be a timeout on the field. Or they're stopping the clock to set it, sorry. They're stopping the clock for the first down, and they're winding it now. Now there's a timeout. Gillette's going to take a timeout. We're going to take one with you here on the Bison. 11-12, BISN, your Bison Network.
Hit it.
Hail damage, or just roadway demolition derby?
No matter how your vehicle gets damaged, Missile Drive Auto Body will make sure it gets repaired back to pre-loss condition and as quickly as possible. No shortcuts, no compromises.
And remember, where you get your car repaired is not your insurance company's decision, it's yours. Call today for an estimate appointment at 307-635-0639. Missile Drive Auto Body.
Quality without compromise.
Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all the pieces? Pina Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis. Offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Pina Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business and effectively serve your customers. Set up your free consultation now by calling 307-369-2708. Pina Business Services, solving your bookkeeping puzzle one piece at a time.
Back here from the Pina Business Services timeout. There's a catch to Peter. He's coming left side. He's going to outrace the Bison defenders, and he's going to cut back, and he's going to go in for his third score of the game. That's going to make it 34-0 with just under a minute left. Sorry, you see the crossbar from the window here. He's a patient runner as the Missile Drive Auto Body extra point gets ready to be taken here. Your kicker, number 83, he's up and in. He's 5 for 5. Number 83 is Nate King. He's 5 for 5 from extra points. 35-0. We're going to take a Pina Business Services timeout on the Bison. 11-12, BISN, your Bison Network.
It's much more affordable than you realize to protect your family with the Robert Martinez Agency. Having life insurance will protect you and your loved ones and help ensure the future. As a trusted advisor, Robert Martinez will guide you through the wide range of life insurance plans and their fantastic benefits to find an affordable plan with the right coverages. Working to guide and secure your future. Robert Martinez Agency, 20th and Central in downtown Cheyenne. Call for a no-obligation consultation and quote at 307-514-5003.
Back from that Pina Business Services timeout as the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard shows it 35-0 up here in Gillette, Wyoming. The Campbell County Camels leading our Bison right now. We are missing Alex Soto and Jaden Cummings, who both played in this game. Soto, we're not sure what happened. He went down, looks like, with an injury, and then Jaden Cummings hurt his ankle on that long pass reception, and now Camels up 35-0. There's going to be a short kick fielded by Michael Mascarenas. Mascarenas going to get to the 33-yard line. So about an 8-yard return for Mascarenas. I want to give a shout out to all the people watching on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. If you don't know what it looks like, here's what it looks like right now. That's what it looks like. So make sure you hit that. Subscribe to us every time we create a live video or we put up a video, because you'll get notified. I want to give a special shout out to some of our sponsors. Oop, not that one. As we get ready to take the snap, turn around and give it. If you happen to run into any of these sponsors, make sure you tell them thank you, because without them, we wouldn't be able to make all the trips that we have so far this year to cover your South High Bison. 5 yards on the carry there. Under 30 seconds left in this game. They're going to have to snap this one, though. Well, they didn't have to snap it because it's a 40-second clock, but Simmons was in motion, and it looks like it's going to be Hughes who breaks out of the pile. He's going to pitch it to Wright. Wright going to get the first down, going to get knocked out of bounds. Wright going to get credited for 11, 13, 16-yard gain for the Bison. Now the clock is stopped with 8 seconds left in this first half. And that was actually a good pitch there by Wright. By Hughes to Wright. Simmons in motion. Gives Hughes pulls it back out. He's got time to throw. He's got a guy open, just underthrows it, and it's going to be batted away. He had Bartow open, just got too much air underneath it, and that's going to be your half. As your South Bison trail at half, 35-0. We're going to come back here for second half action on the Bison, 11-12 BISN, your Bison Network.
Pina Business Services, providing bookkeeping and note 2007. At Pina Business Services, they help small to medium-sized.
We're actually coming back here. There was an incomplete pass, so it's going to be one untimed down. It looks like there must have been just 1 second left on the incomplete pass, so they're just going to call it one untimed down here. So South will have one more play before we head to the locker room here. Here we go. 48-yard line. Hughes rolls to the left. Top of your screen. He's looking. He's got time. He's got a guy breaking down deep, but it's going to be just batted away by Gillette, and that's going to bring it to a half now. And your halftime score here in Gillette, Wyoming, your South Bison on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard trail 35-0. We'll find out about injuries as we see players walking off. I'm not seeing many people limping, so that's a good thing there. We'll see how that goes here for second half action on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison Network.
Pina Business Services, providing bookkeeping, payroll, tax, and notary services since 2007. At Pina Business Services, they help small to medium-sized companies and nonprofits for all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. They also help individuals with their tax preparations, helping manage your day-to-day accounting with services provided on a schedule that fits your budget. Their goal is providing business owners like you peace of mind on your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax concerns so you can focus on your business. Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all of the pieces? Give Pina Business Services a call at 307-369-2708 to set up a free consultation.
Welcome to the historic Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins. Located in scenic Thermopolis, Wyoming, it is within walking distance access to the Hot Springs State Park, as well as world-class fishing, motorcycling, golfing, rodeo grounds, and downtown shopping and restaurants. A Wyoming family-owned and operated motel for travelers, offers seasonal rates for nightly, weekly, and monthly rentals. Senior, military, and government discounts are also available. Stay at the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins on your next visit to Thermopolis, Wyoming. Make your reservation by calling 307-421-7520 and tell them 1112 BISN sent you.
Missile Drive Auto Body is a full-service auto body repair facility in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We have established a reputation as an auto repair shop that is honest, performs quality body repairs and refinish, and strives for excellent customer service. and we guarantee our workmanship for as long as you own your vehicle. Call us today at 307-635-0639 or visit us at 1910 Missile Drive in Cheyenne. Missile Drive Auto Body. Quality without compromise.
You're watching the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
It's much more affordable than you realize to protect your family with the Robert Martinez Agency. Having life insurance will protect you and your loved ones and help ensure the future. As a trusted advisor, Robert Martinez will guide you through the wide range of life insurance plans and their fantastic benefits to find an affordable plan with the right coverages. Working to guide and secure your future. Robert Martinez Agency, 20th and Central in downtown Cheyenne. Call for a no-obligation consultation and quote at 307-514-5003.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, it's frustrating when an injury keeps you from the activities you love. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers has helped thousands of clients recover from sports injuries and reclaim their lifestyles, treating a variety of injuries including sprains, post-surgical, foot and ankle injuries, as well as back and neck injuries. Our therapists will develop a personalized treatment plan to help you heal and hasten your recovery and minimize your risk of re-injury. Call 307-772-0955 to schedule an appointment now. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, let's get moving again. Majestic Butterfly Beauty Salon knows great hair. Whether it's for a trim, getting rid of stubborn gray hair, or just freshen up, Majestic Butterfly is a cut above the rest. Formal hairdos for school dances, or getting ready for the happiest day of your life. The professionals at Majestic Butterfly know how to make you look your best and feel your best for every day and for every occasion. Offering women's, men's, and children haircuts, color services, perms, eyelash extensions, and eyebrow and lip waxing. Call 307-369-2201 now for a free consultation and schedule your appointment. Stylists can also be contacted directly at the numbers below. Locally owned and family friendly, Majestic Butterfly, hair and beyond.
Hit a deer,
Parking lot dings, hail damage, or just roadway demolition derby?
no matter how your vehicle gets damaged, Missile Drive Auto Body will make sure it gets repaired back to pre-loss condition and as quickly as possible. No shortcuts, no compromises.
And remember, where you get your car repaired is not your insurance company's decision, it's yours. Call today for an estimate appointment at 307-635-0639. Missile Drive Auto Body.
Quality without compromise.
This broadcast is being brought to you by the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Cheyenne is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. Our highly skilled, compassionate team of therapy providers are 100% focused on achieving optimal health and wellness for you. If you are tired of living in pain, want to just feel better and move better, or want to improve your strength, endurance, and physical conditioning, then it's time to get physical. Experience the physical difference today by calling 307-772-0955 or visit their website at physicalcenters.com. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Let's get moving again.
More than 7.7 million American teenagers participate in high school sports every year, including about 19,000 here in Wyoming. They're all learning essential life lessons, like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline, skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all the pieces? Pina Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis, offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Pina Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business and effectively serve your customers. Set up your free consultation now by calling 307-369-2708. Pina Business Services, solving your bookkeeping puzzle one piece at a time. Hey, this is Steve.
And this is Alan,
And you're listening to the Bison on 1112 BISN.
your Bison Network. Choosing the right collector car insurance is critical. That's why American National provides clients with reliable, consistent service. Robert Martinez has first-hand knowledge of the concerns collector car and truck owners face, and American National has created a policy with the coverage and enhancements you need to protect your valuable investment. Call Robert Martinez with American National Insurance at 307-514-5003 or visit his office at 2005 Central Avenue in Cheyenne. The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins is the place to stay the next time you're in Thermopolis, Wyoming. One review from TripAdvisor says, "The Round Top is a great place to stay, not only because it's old-fashioned and quaint, not only because it's very inexpensive, and not only because you truly feel like a guest, it is also just a 10-minute walk to the hot springs. I don't know why you'd want to stay anywhere else." Make your reservation now at the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins by calling 307-421-7520. Majestic Butterfly Beauty Salon treats your hair like their canvas. Locally owned and family friendly, Majestic Butterfly offers women, men's, and children haircuts, as well as color services and perms. Your hair is their masterpiece. So if you are looking for a new style, great hair doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment. Our stylist can schedule an appointment by calling any of the numbers below, or you can call Majestic Butterfly directly at 307-369-2201. Majestic Butterfly. Beautiful hair with beautiful care. The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins in Thermopolis offers free high-speed internet, air conditioning, cable TV, and rustic cabins and large motel rooms to fit you and your family's needs. Located within walking distance of the Hot Springs State Park, downtown shopping and restaurants, why would you want to stay anywhere else for your next trip to Thermopolis? Wyoming owned and operated, the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins will make you feel like home during your stay. Make your reservation now by calling 307-421-7520. The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins in Thermopolis. A lot of Wyoming at a very competitive price.
It's much more affordable than you realize to protect your family with the Robert Martinez Agency. Having life insurance will protect you and your loved ones and help ensure the future. As a trusted advisor, Robert Martinez will guide you through the wide range of life insurance plans and their fantastic benefits to find an affordable plan with the right coverages. Working to guide and secure your future. Robert Martinez Agency, 20th and Central in downtown Cheyenne. Call for a no-obligation consultation and quote at 307-514-5003.
Missile Drive Auto Body is a full-service auto body repair facility in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We have established a reputation as an auto repair shop that is honest, performs quality body repairs and refinish, and strives for excellent customer service. And we guarantee our workmanship for as long as you own your vehicle. Call us today at 307-635-0639 or visit us at 1910 Missile Drive in Cheyenne. Missile Drive Auto Body. Quality without compromise.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Cheyenne is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. Our highly skilled, compassionate team of therapy providers are 100% focused on achieving optimal health and wellness for you. If you are tired of living in pain, want to just feel better and move better, or want to improve your strength, endurance, and physical conditioning, then it's time to get physical. Experience the physical difference today by calling 307-772-0955 or visit their website at physicalcenters.com. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Let's get moving again.
Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, back at you live here at halftime in Gillette, Wyoming. Your South Bison trailing right now 35-0, as we have given up 336 yards of offense to the Camels. Number 11, Vijay Peter, the 4A conference's leading rusher, has 223 yards and 4 touchdowns on just 16 carries, as he's been carrying this team literally all by himself. Your South Bison have, if you include returns, 166 yards total offense. They've got 34 yards rushing on 18 attempts, just under 2 yards per carry. Passing, we have 37 yards, which 34 of that. I don't know how they got 37 yards when... Yep, 37 yards. I don't know. They actually have 45 yards of passing. We had an 11-yard reception by Jeremiah Moite and then a 34-yard reception by Jaden Cummings. So I'm not, even though the official this is the official stats I'm looking at, they only gave us 37 yards. I don't know where they got that. And then you got 95 yards in returns. So we got 166 yards total offense. We've only got 1 penalty for 5 yards. And then Gillette has 5 penalties for 35 yards. And that's pretty much been your story, as we're still 2.5 minutes away, well, 5.5 minutes away pretty much from the second half. As Sal's defense doing everything they can, man. I'll tell you right now, they are. And for some of you who are watching, said their defense does look better. It does look better. They are, at least, they're trying to make that tackle. But, man, this Vijay Peter, he's a strong kid. He hits the weights, I'll tell you that. He's big, he's strong, he's fast. He's deceptively fast. That's what it is. But when he runs up the middle, he's a punishing runner. And it's usually taken more than 3-4 Bison to get this guy down. And he usually carries them for an extra yards once 4 of them jump on his back. So Vijay Peter, definitely the state's leading rusher for a reason. He came into this game averaging 121 yards a game on the ground. He's got 223 yards rushing tonight already. So that average is going to go up. And, you got injuries now for the Bison. As I'm assuming injuries. I'm not for sure what happened to Alex Soto. He did start the game earlier, and he hasn't played much. He hasn't played at all since the first quarter. So we're going to go to the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard and take a look at scores going around the state right now. As across town here, the number 1 ranked Thunder Basin Bolts are leading Kelly Walsh 42-0 at halftime. Rock Springs over the number 4 Cheyenne East Thunderbirds 7-6. The number 2 Sheridan Bronx are in Laramie putting the beat down on the Plainsmen 35-0. And the number 3 Natrona County Mustangs and the number 5 Cheyenne Central Indians are just now getting started in the first quarter. So pretty much everything we wanted to happen, score-wise at least, or at least score-wise, is happening right now other than ours. We didn't want the 35-0 deficit at the half. But the good news is Kelly Walsh and Laramie are still losing. So what we need now, if this score holds and the Camels go on to win this game, the Camels will clinch a playoff spot. We just need them to beat Kelly Walsh next week, and we need Laramie to lose next week. So it goes hopefully to a coin toss. I'm hoping that's what it does. I'm assuming because Laramie beat Kelly Walsh beat us, and we beat Laramie. I don't know if they do points or anything, or if they even do common opponents, because we've all lost to the same teams at that point, other than to each other, if that holds true. So I'm just looking at future playoff possibilities. And then at that point, if it comes to a coin toss and South does win that coin toss, we would at that point be the 8th seed due to what's happening right now, unless we have a miraculous comeback and we can come back and beat Campbell County, which right now some of our studs are out on injury, and I don't see those guys warming up either. So, well, let me see here. I'm looking for number 2. I don't see Alex Soto warming up. And I don't see Jaden Cummings warming up. Those would be 2 huge losses into the second half. He was able to walk off once he got halfway across the field on his own, but he came up limping really bad. Soto, he was playing, and then all of a sudden he just didn't come out for the next series. And I haven't been able to see him, because not many players are sitting down, which is good for the Bison. But I still don't see number 2 over there, as we are about to get the third quarter started. Still looking. I'm efforting. How's that? How's that, Bison fans? I'm efforting to find out what is happening. Unless they stayed in the locker room. I'm going to zoom in. Maybe you guys can see better than I can. Forgot I had a camera that has a zoom lens, right? So I'm going to start from the right and go to the left. See if there's Tannen Van Tassel. Jaden Cummings is getting his ankle taped. So that's a good sign that he's out there. I still don't see Alex Soto, though. Well, there's a player limping right there. I wonder if that might be Soto. Nope, it's not. It's number 22. I still don't see Alex Soto. Where did Soto go? Alex Soto, where did you go? 'Cause I don't see you on the TV screen. It's impressive that grass is green. Yeah. I'm spitting A and I'm outie. Oh, you guys didn't think I had those rhymes in me, huh? That's right. I'm a musician. Actually, no, seriously, I am. I'm a musician. I'm a guitar player. I should have been a singer. Based on what you guys heard, I know you're thinking the same thing. I should have been a singer, huh? Welcome back for second half action. I want to thank Kelly Hagberg for giving Steve television envy. 65-inch screen. I bet you it does look good casting to a 65-inch screen. There was pizza eaten. There was a roast eaten. And here's the kickoff. And it's deep. And it's going to go to Wright, who's going to get it right about the 18-yard line. And he's looking. And he's driven backwards. He gets it to the 30. So that's going to be a 12-yard return for Kari Wright. He's at the right. Soto was at the right. I'm glad I zoomed in because I couldn't see Soto on there. Now we got another guy down. Oh, no. Another South player. And, if you look at our numbers, there's our offense. There's our reserves. I'm efforting to see who this is. I wonder if this is, looks like maybe number 7. As Christian Martinez. Oh, I hope it's not Lars Quinlivan. As Martinez is practicing snaps and Quinlivan's the starting center. They're looking at his ankle. And they're calling for the Campbell County staff to come out. I don't think hopefully South realizes that they do not have an athletic trainer. I don't know who's hurt. I'm just making an assumption. The whole South coaching staff is out. I'm just making an assumption that it might be Quinlivan because Christian Martinez was practicing snaps with Braden Hughes. Everyone's taking a knee now. We're going to take a break and come back for action. This Pina Business Services timeout, this injury timeout on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison network.
More than 7.7 million American teenagers participate in high school sports every year. About here in Wyoming, they're all learning essential life lessons like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline. Skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
So we are back here in Gillette, Wyoming. Another Bison player is down, and they're actually calling for a stretcher or an ambulance as the South Bison players are taking a knee. I'm not sure who's hurt. I don't want to make an assumption, but Christian Martinez was warming up to take snaps, and if I'm correct, Lars Quinlivan is our starting center. I see a 7 in there, but I'm not sure. I'm going to effort. Back here at Campbell Stadium as we're going to keep it on our Bison so we can show them the support. The stretcher is coming out. They're holding his left leg. I've been asking around. All of us can see a 7 on there. We're just not sure which 7 it is. Is it Adrian Reynolds, or is it number 71 Lars Quinlivan, or could it be number 77 Kyle Anderson, or 76 Aaron Brown? It's hard to say right now. They do have a stretcher on the field. We're going to send our prayers to whichever athlete this is. For those of you watching, I know you're probably saying, why are you keeping it on? It's because I support the Bison. Ray Hansen's watching it on an 84-inch TV. He got up on his own power, so that's good. And it is number 71, Lars Quinlivan, as he's walking. He's not going to take the stretcher, so that's a good sign. Woo! So, Quino, if you're watching or if you're not here, we've only got 3 sets of Bison fans up in the stands right now. Thankfully, he's walking off on his own accord. So, Devon Simmons, Kari Wright, Braden Hughes, and Adrian Reynolds in the backfield for the Bison. Good sign, though. He got off on his own, walked off on his own 2 feet. There's going to be a keep. Looks like about a 1-yard gain. Hughes or Reynolds? Reynolds with the carry. We are not keeping the official stats. I'd like to see. I kind of went over the official stats that they were keeping upstairs, and I can tell you right now they're not on point. So if Wild Preps is listening, I can tell you right now they are not on point with their stats. I'm in that mood right now, guys. Hughes is going to get it, and he's going to keep running. Such a patient runner. Lets his blocker set up, finds that gap, and just explodes through it. And he's going to get all the way to the 43-yard line. 37, sorry, not the 43, the 37-yard line. So about a 7-yard gain. So that's going to make it 3rd and 1. Third and short. These are the type of third downs you want. We haven't had these most of the game. Credit the Camel defense on that. Simmons in motion. They're going to give it to, that's going to be Kari Wright. Kari Wright putting on the moves, and he's going to be brought down at the Camel 46-yard line. That's going to be a first down. Gain of 18 yards on the carry. First of all, I'm impressed that I was able to give you that yardage, just off the top of my head. I've always said broadcasting football is the hardest one to broadcast if you're doing stats and running camera. Basketball, it's a little easier because you don't have to add yardage. So Steve's a master at that. He's going to give it to Wright. Wright looking. He turns nothing into nothing as he had 0 yards, was about to get taken down for a loss of yards as he kicked it back, but he got it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Now, that's a lot of good running there by Kari Wright. As now Jeremiah Moite checking in, number 12, the sophomore. Gives the play to Hughes. Hughes checking his band, and he calls the play in the huddle. South has lost 3 starters tonight to injury. And there's going to be they're resetting the clock. Now they're starting it. They're resetting the actual play clock, not the game clock. So South rehuddles, and they're going to call maybe a different play. Moite lining up near side. Simmons in motion, gives it off to Wright. Wright cuts back up the middle. He's going to be tackled for 3 yards. He had a nice lane there, but the Camels defense quickly closed down to stop that. That was a great cutback by Kari Wright, the senior. As Hunter Scott checking in and Michael Mascarenas checking in. Simmons in motion. Hughes gives it off to, looks like Hansen. Hansen's going to roll. I'm going to guess Hansen. Nope, it's Wright. Wright was tackled. He'd only had 5 yards, but he rolled for 3 more on top of Gillette players. They have Lars Quinlivan on the sideline over there, so that's good to see him. Fourth and 1. South got to go for it. And there's a give right up the middle, and it's going to be Hughes who actually keeps it. Hughes gets the first down as he's going to get 5 yards on that carry. Actually, 3 yards. 3 yards on that carry, sorry. Jumped a little ahead of myself. So we've lost Alex Soto, Jaden Cummings, and Lars Quinlivan to injury in this game. And South trails 35-0 on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard. And there's the inside handoff, and he's going to be stuffed. The one time the fullback gets it, and it's a fumble. And Adrian Reynolds gets up wobbly. He's wobbling, not knowing where he's at. They better get him off the field. He just got walloped, and the ball came out. So Gillette has the ball. 6:57 left in the third quarter, leading 35-0. Looks like he got some different running backs in. Pitter's not in, which is good for the Bison. There's a handoff, and there's right side gap wide open, and he's going to go. That's number 29, Will Miller, with the 64-yard touchdown run. And it is now 41-0 on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard. Here comes the missile drive auto body extra point. Quality without compromise. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Your South Bison trail 42-0. We're going to take a timeout here on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison network. With American National, you get a dedicated agent who can help you make well-informed decisions about protecting your lifestyle. With years of experience in the insurance industry and an outstanding array of products and services for home, auto, and life, you can feel good you're doing what's right for your family. Let Robert Martinez be your insurance ally. Call him today at 307-514-5003. And we're back. And you see it right. The South Bison trailing on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard, 42-0. As we come back from that Pina Business Services timeout. And for you Bison fans, just so you know, this is a very good possibility that this will probably be our last broadcast of this football season. Running into issues with our district in Cheyenne not really being open to share network at the other schools with me. They do have solutions for me to try, so I'm not saying they're not working with me. Going to have to give them a test, and if we can get it working, hopefully we'll be at Central to broadcast. If not, I know K-Ray will be there, and that's a good broadcasting crew up there. But we're going to try our hardest to be able to broadcast to you, if anything, just audio if we have to. So South will have the ball at their 34-yard line, trailing 42-0 on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard. So we're back with action here. South's offense just held in check. Credit the number 9 ranked defense of Campbell County. There was a nice run. That is Joseph Hansen, stiff arms the runner. He's going to get 11 yards, and there's a late flag. I wonder if that's going to be tackling out of bounds, which, if it is, would be 15 yards after the end of the run. They spot the ball at the 46-yard line. Great run by Joseph Hansen. He's in there for Adrian Reynolds. Let's see what they call. I'm going to say it's going to be on Campbell County. They probably tackled him out of bounds. Personal foul. Face mask. Oh, they're calling that on South. So on that stiff arm, Joseph Hansen must have grabbed the face mask. Sometimes that happens when you stiff arm. You put that hand on that mask, and instead of just setting it there, you grab hold of that face mask, and that's what they called. So here I thought it was going to be on Campbell County, and it was on South as the Bison get penalized 15 yards on that play. And tackle for a loss is Kari Wright. 6 minutes left in this third quarter. I completely agree with you, Hansen. Need to put your pads on somebody to make a tackle instead of reaching for them. Once you put your pads on them, then you can wrap your arms around them. But you got to get your pads on them first. So there's the give. This time it's going to be Hansen. Hansen is going to be stopped for no gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 14 from the Bison 31-yard line. Bison get lined up, right in motion. There's the fake. Hughes Keeps it, spins out of trouble. He's going to he gets a good little run. From the 31 to the 40, he's going to get 9 yards on that carry. It's going to bring up 4th and manageable. 4th and 4 from the 40-yard line. They got to get to the 44-yard line for the first down. Make sure you use that chat feature. Fourth and 4. South's got to go for it, trailing 42-0. And that's going to be a neutral zone infraction on the Camel defense. And that's going to be a first down. Please contact me this week. I would greatly appreciate it, Danelle. It's the one school district we have issues with in terms. I'm not saying, let me take that back. We don't have issues with them. This is still kind of new to them. All the school districts outside of Cheyenne have been great with giving access to the broadcasters who do video. So it's still a learning experience for Cheyenne. Hopefully we can get something worked out. Like I said, they did provide me a solution to try. Hopefully I can get that solution to get going, and if it does work, then we'll definitely be on for broadcasting at Central. Ooh, we just went out of focus, and we're back. Hopefully there's no glare on the broadcast, as unfortunately we have a window in front of us, and we're unable to open this window. The window that can open has a screen. We have the light on so we could see at least, so. They have been really nice trying to work with me, though. That's one good thing that's possible. And there's number 3, Daquan. Daquan gets the first down. Daquan Evans with the catch out of the backfield, and he's going to pull it down for a Bison first down. That was a great-looking pass there. Evans, over the shoulder, catches it, uncovered, and this drive continues for the Bison. Mascarenas checking in, giving the play to Hughes. Hughes gets the play call. Hughes takes the offense, looks for a quick pass, nothing there. He escapes the pressure. He's rolling to his near side now, still nowhere to go. Gets rid of it. That's a great play by Hughes to prevent the loss of yardage. That's right, they're not going to give it to him. Gillette radio station's just not happy, saying that should have been a sack. I don't know how it could have been a sack. I mean, he got rid of the ball, didn't hit the ground, and he wasn't in the grasp of anything. So that was just a heads-up play there by Braden Hughes to not take the sack and get rid of the ball and give South a manageable 2nd and 10 rather than 2nd and 19, 2nd and 20. There's a run up the middle. They're going to mark him down at the line of scrimmage. They're not going to give him forward progress. 2:25 left in the third quarter. South trailing 42-0. Right now, the Camels in control of their own playoff destiny. They win this game, they pretty much wrap up one of the final 2 spots open in the playoffs. South, 3rd and 10. Hughes looks, passes to Scott. Scott with a one-handed catch, and he's going to get the first down. That was a great snag there by Hunter Scott, who's missed the last 3 games due to injury. That was a great over-the-shoulder, one-armed catch there. Hunter Scott, welcome back. Someone's knocking on something. So it's going to be 1st and 10. South finally able to generate some offense. Bison break the huddle. Hughes gets under center. Moite near side. Gets set. They throw the ball. It's going to be Kobe Bartow incomplete, overthrown. And that's going to be, it's going to be on South. It's going to be, I'm going to say, illegal motion. Our player wasn't set. Illegal shift or illegal formation or something. I'm going to guess illegal shift. Yep, illegal shift on the Bison. 5-yard penalty. Replay the down. Our player wasn't set. And someone typed my pencil. There it is. So that's going to bring up 1st and 15 now for the Bison. Daquan Evans bringing in the play for the Bison. For those of you listening, there was a hat that was turned into the lost and found up here in Gillette. And there's a whistle. False start now on the Bison. Another 5-yard penalty. It's going to make it 1st and 20. 1:10 left in this third quarter. I'm going to effort some scores for you for the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard report. It's going to be Hansen who's going to be tackled for a 1-yard loss. So what I'm being told, the injury for Cummings is he hurt his back. He's done for the game. Quinlivan, I'm still efforting what happened. And Soto, I'm still efforting. Hughes keeps it. He's going to try to get to the outside. He gets to the edge. He does. And he's going to get it to the 32, 31-yard line. 31-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and... So it went from 3rd and 28 to 3rd and 23, 2nd and 23 to 3rd and 14 now. And then there's another penalty on the flag. There's another flag. You got to be kidding me. Now the concerned dad is on air with the injury to Jaden, which was a horrible horse collar tackle, which was not called. And that's the type of tackle on how players get injured the way they get injured like that. And I don't know why that wasn't called, but oh well. I can't harp on it anymore. Holding. So that nice gain there by Braden Hughes is going to be wiped out by penalty. And now it's going to bring up 2nd and 33. 2nd and 35, 31. 2nd and 31. South at the 48-yard line. It's got to get to the 18. So 2nd and 30. Hughes keeps it. Pitches to right. Right. Going to get a yard. Lars Quinlivan still on the sideline, on the bench. He got injured on the opening kickoff. Actually, the kickoff after the 42-0 score. Soto got hurt, I'm assuming, in the first quarter. And there's a nice run right up the middle. Boy, man, they got it all the way to the 30-yard line. 6 seconds left. That's a 17-yard gain on 3rd down. And that's going to be it for the third quarter. Your score going into the fourth quarter, your South Bison trailing 42-0 on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard. We're going to take a timeout here on the Bison, 11-12 BISN, your Bison network.
Majestic Butterfly Beauty Salon knows great hair. Whether it's for a trim, getting rid of stubborn gray hair, or just freshen up, Majestic Butterfly is a cut above the rest. Formal hairdos for school dances, or getting ready for the happiest day of your life. The professionals at Majestic Butterfly know how to make you look your best and feel your best for every day and for every occasion. Offering women's, men's, and children haircuts, color services, perms, eyelash extensions, and eyebrow and lip waxing. Call 307-369-2201 now for a free consultation and schedule your appointment. Stylists can also be contacted directly at the numbers below. Locally owned and family friendly, Majestic Butterfly, hair and beyond.
Back here at Campbell County High School, your South High Bison trailing on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard 42-0. Thank you for tuning in to 11-12 BISN as we made the trip up here to Gillette. We are efforting scores right now from across the 4A conference. There's the give to right up the middle. He's not going to get the first down, but at least we pushed it back to the 24-yard line. So he's going to get 5 yards. And it's going to be Campbell County ball. And the clock is running. 42-0 is your score. And now, Thunder Basin leading right now in the third quarter, 49-7. Cheyenne East has pulled ahead of Rock Springs, 14-7 in the third. Sheridan up 42-0 over Laramie in the third. And in Cheyenne, the Central Indians lead 13-12 in the second quarter there. I guess at one point that score was 5-0 on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard. Gillette with the ball at the 24. There's a snap. There's a pass. Good coverage. He beats him, and he's going to be tackled by Hunter Scott. An 11-yard gain, and that's going to be a first down. I want to congratulate the Washington Nationals for making it to their first ever World Series in their programs, in the history of that program. That's both the Montreal Expo franchise as well as the Washington National franchise. Houston Astros have a 3-1 lead over the powerful Yankees. CC Sabathia hit the game with an injury, and he is officially done. He said he's going to be retiring at the end of the season, and he's been put on pretty much injured reserve, I guess you can call it, for baseball, as they brought up another pitcher. And here's you can't arm tackle. You can't arm tackle. You had him 2 yards in the backfield. 3 of them did. And you arm tackled. He gets 5 yards on that. Man, I'm going to be honest with you. If you guys would have told me that there was going to be a running clock in this game, I would have been totally laughing at you, because these two teams just matched up perfectly against each other. And the Bison, credit Campbell County. Their defense came out on a mission, and they shut our offense down. And South just not able to get on track because of that. And Vijay Peter is just a man-child. And there's going to be a first down. He hasn't played the second half, but Peter went for 223 yards in that first half with 4 touchdowns. And out of all those, it was highlighted by the first play of the game, a 71-yard touchdown run. Then he had that 49-yard one in the second quarter. And then South injury started happening. Alex Soto went down. Then Jaden Cummings went down. And now Lars Quinlivan's down. Assignment football, 3-4 defense. You gotta be gap responsible. And if you get blocked, you got to get off your blocks. We've not been able to get off our blocks. Our linebackers are constantly being blocked. Credit the Camel linesmen for getting to the second level of the defense, as our linebackers, all 4 of them, have a body on them by the time the running back hits that hole, and that pretty much gives the running back of the opposing team any lane to pick. They could take the initial lane that the play was taken out to, or they can cut back to a backside lane. Vijay Peter chose the original lane each time, and he pretty much just ran roughshod, and that's not a knock on the Bison defense. That kid's just huge, strong, and hard to take down, and the Bison tried to, and there was a lot of times he carried Bison 5 or 6 yards. South blitzing. Oh, we took our blitzers out, and there's a block in the back that they're not going to call, and he's taken down hard. Michael Mascarenas just smoked number 33, who I don't even have on the roster here. I don't know who number 33 is, but Mascarenas just suplexed him out of bounds. But it's a first down. I want to thank the Campbell County School District for their hospitality the both times we came up here to Gillette to broadcast. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate all of your help, especially their tech guy, Jeffrey. Gillette looks, backwards pass. He's going to complete it to number 33, the mysterious Camel, and he's got the outside, and he's going to be tackled for a first down. They're saying it's Hopkins. I don't even see a number 33. I don't know who it is. I'm going to say it's Hopkins because that's what I heard the radio station call him. So we're going to call him Hopkins. You know what? Let's call him Sam. Let's call number 33 Sam because we don't have a roster in front of us. So I'm going to call him Sam. Fall sports are wrapping up. Next week is the last week of 4A conference regular season football. The week after will be playoff football, and Campbell County on their way to make an appearance in the playoffs as probably the 17th. Ooh, there's a pump fake, and he's got a guy wide open, and it's a touchdown pass. 26-yard touchdown pass, and that makes it 49-0, and the cannons go off as the missile drive auto body extra point attempt is on the way for Campbell County. So here comes the extra point. Attempt is up, kick is off, and it is no good as it goes wide right. 48-0. We're going to take a Pina Business Services timeout right here on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
Telepolis, internet, air conditioning, cable TV, and rustic cabins and large motel rooms to fit you and your family's needs. Located within walking distance of the Hot Springs State Park, downtown shopping and restaurants, why would you want to stay anywhere else for your next trip to Thermopolis? Wyoming owned and operated, the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins will make you feel like home during your stay. Make your reservation now by calling 307-421-7520. The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins in Thermopolis. A lot of Wyoming at a very competitive price.
Back from this Pina Business Services timeout, special thanks to our sponsors, Pina Business Services, Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, Missile Drive Auto Body, S&J Signs, Robert Martinez Agency, Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins, Homelight.com, and Majestic Butterfly Beauty Salon. Thank you so much for your support. If you happen to run into anybody that works at any one of those locations, tell them thank you. We appreciate their support. I know it's the fourth quarter. I haven't had a chance to update the quarter yet. It's been moving really fast. I'm going to do it right now. How does that sound? As that kick goes into the end zone, making it a touchback. So South will get the ball at the 20-yard line to begin this possession. It is a running clock. Once this ball snaps, it's 6:40 left in the game. And they're starting it. South, man in motion, give the ball up the middle. That's Hansen. Hansen breaks a tackle. He's got to run up the middle. He's got a big gain all the way to the Campbell County 42-yard line, 22-yard gain for the senior. Great run there by Hansen, our longest run of the day. The longest pass was a 34-yard pass in the second quarter. South to the 42-yard line now. Great run by Joe Hansen. Hughes under center. Looks over the defense. Sends a man in motion. That's Simmons. They give the ball off to Wright. Wright with a nice burst of speed, and he's got a gap, and he's going to get it. And he's still going. He's still going, and he's going to get it all the way to the 25-yard line. 33-yard run by Macarius Wright, by Kari, number 4. And there's now the longest run of the night. Nice patient run by the senior. Love how he sets up his blocks. Takes his time. Then once he sees that opening, boom, he's gone. Simmons in motion. Hughes keeps it. Fakes the pitch. And he's gone. He's going to get all the way to the 10-yard line. 3 double-digit plays. That's a 13-yard gain, 14-yard gain, 16-yard gain. They mark it at the 9. South able to get double-digit runs, 3 straight carries in a row. 3 in a row. Do you realize in the 9 years we've been covering South, this is my first time to do a broadcast from the Campbell County football stadium? I know, it's weird. I know. Hughes under center, sends Simmons in motion. Pitches it. He's going to get to the goal. I think that was Simmons, but I saw a single-digit number. It's going to be Wright. Kari Wright gets it down. And there's a Campbell County player down. Ball is going to be down to the 2-yard line. Clock is going to stop for the injury. He tried to get off. We're going to take a quick break here as well on the Bison. 11:12 BISN, your Bison network.
Living and feel better, move better, and love your life, then it's time to get physical. At Physical, through our comprehensive programs, you will discover how to achieve the pinnacle of healthy living, expand your boundaries, and love your life again. Call us at 307-772-0955. Let's get moving again and experience the physical difference today.
Back from that Pina Business Services timeout, I want to give a shout out to the South Bison fans that did make the trip. Only a couple that you could see up here. But thank you guys so much. It's great to have the support up here, especially on a tough game like this. First and goal. And now they're going to call it. He didn't get there. That's a double shift, which that one should have been blown dead. You know, if they both would have got set. So there's going to be the 5-yard penalty. It's going to bring up second down. Second down and goal from the 6-yard line. 3:20 left in the game. South looking to get into the end zone. Simmons resets. Comes back in motion. Hughes has nobody. And he's going to get taken down for a loss. So that's going to bring up third down at the 10-yard line. 3rd and goal. South looking to get on the scoreboard with 2:30 left in this ball game. It's right in motion. Hughes is going to throw, and he's got a guy, and that's going to be a touchdown as we're going to be blocked out. Jeremiah Moite catches that touchdown pass, his first touchdown reception in his varsity career. And that's going to be a 10-yard reception from Hughes to Moite. I tried to get the best of it, but see that pole right there? That is the window pole. I can't really get past that. So congratulations to the sophomore, as now we try to get ready for the extra point. Joe Hansen set to take the missile drive auto body extra point. It's up, and it's going to go straight up and in. So South, barely. Boy, that went up way high, but we still got it. South now trailing 48-7, 2:26 left in this ball game. So we're about to come back here. I didn't go on a timeout because I'm efforting more scores. 2:26 left in this ball game. South trailing on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard. So even though South is losing, they're not officially out of the playoffs yet. And the reason why is because Kelly Walsh and Laramie are losing. Right now, Kelly Walsh losing to the number 1 ranked team in the state, Thunder Basin, just up the road from us, 49-7, and Laramie is getting beat by Sheridan, 55-7. So now, let's say South defeats Central next week in an upset, or if South loses and Kelly Walsh loses to Campbell County and Laramie loses next week, those three will be in a 3-way tie. And the 3-way tie, I'm going to have to figure out what happens here, because Laramie beat Kelly Walsh beat South, but South beat Laramie. So South still has that slim hope now of making the playoffs with the loss tonight. And there's the kickoff. And that's number 5. He's going topside, and he's going to be wrapped up and tackled at the 26-yard line. 2:10 left in this, and it's ticking down. Central is leading Natrona 19-12 now, from what we're being told, on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard. I want to say say good luck to the Cheyenne South Marching Band, who is up at Casper for state, if I'm correct. Best of luck to you guys. They've been killing it all year at the football games, at the pep assemblies. They've been doing great, so I wish you guys the best of luck. Cross country's at regionals. And there's a handoff, and there's a missed tackle, and another missed tackle, and he's going to get taken down finally by number 6. Number 6 is Jalen Trujillo, the freshman. We do have a lot of talented freshmen coming up in this program, and it's probably the largest freshman class we've had in a long time play football. So, that's a good foundation for this Bison team is, these freshmen have been able to play a freshman schedule. Years past, the last 3 or 4 years, the freshman teams have only been able to play 1 or 2 games, and then most of those games have been mixed, so they've been listed as JV games. And then a lot of those kids, just lost the interest because you had freshmen playing against juniors in JV games. It's good to see this freshman class finally getting a freshman schedule because we have the numbers. And we got to keep those numbers coming into South. And there's a run, far side, cut back, and he's going to be taken down for about a 14-yard gain. And that 20 seconds left, that should be it. And that's going to be your final score as Campbell County does not need to take another snap here. And that's going to be it. Under 10 seconds left, and your final score up here in Gillette, the energy capital of the world, the Campbell County Camels punch their ticket to the playoffs as they defeat our Cheyenne South Bison 48-7. I want to thank all of you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave YouTube. Hit the red subscribe button. If you don't have a Gmail, it literally takes like 30 seconds to create one, and it's free. Just subscribe, and every time we create a video, you'll be notified. I'll let you know hopefully by the middle of the week if we're able to broadcast that Central game. If we can, you can count on me and Steve being there for the season finale of the Bison, the regular season finale, because they still have slim playoff hopes alive. But now it's time for the long drive back to Cheyenne. Thank you all for tuning in on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.